Have you ever wondered where countries get their weapons during a war? A major new reports from Amnesty International shows that India has become a massive supplier of weapons and military parts to Israel. Between late 2023 and 2025, India sent over 2,500 shipments to Israel. This included parts for military drones, artillery sheets, and nearly four-leg gun parts. Experts say some of these parts may weapons debris found in Gaza. Because of the human rights group and international liars are sounding the alarm, they argue that by sending these weapons, India is risking complexity is what the International Court of Justice warned is a possible risk of genocides against Palestine. Inside India, activists or formal justice have tried to stop this, but the government refused. India's leaders say these deals are legal, follow strict national trade rules, and are necessary to protect India's own national security interest.
In these past weeks, the young demonstrators, particularly the Gen Zs of India, had gathered around Jantar Mantar in order to demand the resignation of the Education Minister of India, Dharmendra Pradhan, a close cabinet member of the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi. And as the protest became humongous, and as the Gen Zs have employed and utilized the social media, particularly Instagram, as a platform to raise their voices against the brutalities of their leading government, the Prime Minister of India on 23rd July had uploaded a video on Instagram. The video was aimed at addressing the growing anger among the protesters and the Gen Zs of India and had reached 300 million views in its first 24 hours of uploading, but for all the wrong reasons. Yes, the video was a perfect example of the algorithmic and cultural disconnect with how the Gen Zs generally communicates on the social media, particularly Instagram. A video without an engaging visual hook, a video with a slow speech and an awkward front frame camera. And the video ultimately transformed into a national meme by the Gen Zs. But now let's talk about the eventual course of actions that have been adopted by the Prime Minister of India and the leading party of India after violating all kinds of aesthetic rules of uploading short content on Instagram and social media. They have given official and legal takedown orders of all the reels and all kinds of content that is critical of the leading party of India, that is critical of the actions and reactions and policies of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And they have given these official takedown orders to the social media, particularly Instagram, under their IT and broadcasting laws. And from now onwards, any reel or any kind of content that would contain criticism, that would contain political satire, that would contain lampooning, exaggeration, or even mimicry or parody of the Indian Prime Minister, the Bharatiya Janata Party would be shot down, would be taken down by the Instagram and social media, solely for one reason, that Indian Prime Minister, Bharatiya Janata Party has given legal takedown orders, the censorship orders to these social media platforms to take down all kinds of content that is quite reproachful of the authorities, that is quite critical of the Indian Prime Minister and the Bharatiya Janata Party. And once again, the Gen Zs of India, once again the former young demonstrators of India are quite reproachful of this approach and are criticizing the Prime Minister of India and the Bharatiya Janata Party for conditioning their freedom of speech and their freedom of expression.